again. Who's up in the van? They my only fan.
Baby. What's up, paper? What's up, Mark? What's up? Trying to get you on your feet. Trying to get you dancing. Trying to get you prancing. Because it's the second episode of the Druid playlist. Welcome. We're talking druids, we're talking magic, we're talking tragic occurrences in life, which do happen. But we've officially unlocked the druid class, and it's one of my favorite classes. I'll get into how the gameplay works in just a second. But first, we gotta do the story spoilers. So yeah, the druid class, like I said last time, is all about the discovery of self, balance of the powers, the misunderstandings, all that funny shit. And for our second, well, I mean, I guess technically like our first quest to unlock more skill points, we're gonna unlock a little bit of deception right here under our very noses in this very town. Oh my god. Okay, so essentially what's happening here is we're gonna go over to one of the houses here that has been afflicted with a curse. We're gonna do our druid thing. We're gonna appraise the curses, and I feel like this is essentially what I was doing the first good half of my life. It was just going over to other people's houses and just appraising curses, just getting quest lines and be like, that's a good quest, I'll help you. You need help, I got you, buddy. No worries. And just expanding my druid knowledge. But you see at the end here, we're actually going to meet with a member of our opposite tribe here. And we're gonna discover there's a little bit more than just happy-go-lucky helping people to the druid cause, right? Story-wise, this is where we're introduced to our opposite clan, and we discover that, hey man, they were actually enlisted to do this exact thing, and they were maybe the one who summoned the bad spirit. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into that in the later episodes. No worries there. So yeah, gameplay-wise, we're just fighting a boss, and then, you know, you get a cutscene and you come back. Very easy boss, very fun boss, though. I like it. It's the little sanguinis. This is a little black sanguini. Very cute, very cute. And yeah, so today, of course, the episode title is a little bit of a parody. A parody from Yakuza, because I do love the Yakuza series, but I think this quest in general really gives me that Dragon Quest feel that I feel like the reference needs to be stated, because this is the Ichigo lifestyle. This, I mean, like, essentially, if the game was based around this entire class, this would be like Yakuza, basically, because you're running around, you're helping people in town, and then so some mob boss comes in and is like, you motherfucker, you're the boss, and it's all this shit, we're gonna get you with our clan. You know, I'm saying, like, how is this not... But, I mean, of course, the quest line goes a different way. This is Dragon Quest. This is not actually Yakuza, but I'm just saying, the parallels are infinite. And that's the thing about life, man. The infinite health of life, the infinite, like exposure to life's energy comes from just combining things, just seeing what works, seeing what you can take from one thing and put into yourself, and then you see another thing and you're like, all of this shit sucks, but this one thing from it, I'm gonna take that and put it in myself too. And then you're slowly making a smoothie of consciousness for what you want to think about. And I'm realizing that a lot. Last episode I mentioned that I do generally have a negative internal world, but then I realized, man, it's just like your equipment. It's like, why do I have all this bad shit in my inventory, in my mental inventory? And so I've decided, you know, I made the conscious decision a couple years ago. It's like, I don't really need anything in this head besides video game music and VTubers. Like, I don't need, like, what else do we really need? And of course I have to keep up with the world, so I have to watch some retarded internet shit, and I like to keep up with video games too, but it's like, what the fuck else is really needed? Honestly, there's not much else, and you have to realize what works for you. Like I said, it's a smoothie, it's a concoction. You may like one thing that I talk about, you may hate some things that I talk about, you may love these videos, you may hate these videos. Whatever happens, use the tools to your benefits. You know what I'm saying? There's a block button, there's a hidden button, there's a delete button on Instagram, there's a hide button on YouTube, you know, there's a don't recommended channel button, you know, there's also the like button there. There's also, so you gotta hit those buttons in your brain. And unlock the infinite health by just delving in what gives you health. A lot of people do things that don't give them health, thinking that I'm stockpiling energy for the future. I'm like, no, man, shit don't work like that, okay? Shit don't work like that, okay? You should know shit don't work like that if you're a guy, because you be nutting every day, and then what do the nut do? What did the nut do? You take a nap, You take a nap, that nut right back in your balls. It's like, hey, Betty, you ready to go again? Because I'm ready. You ready? Yo. So you should know, don't waste your fucking health. You know, yeah, like it just comes back, man. And there's nothing that's going to, you know, make it come back in a more exorbitant way, or it's really gonna be awesome, or whatever. And the funny thing about life, and I was exposed to this as well, is that a lot of people and boomers will tell you that, you know, you just gotta put all your health in one basket and then it'll come back and produce a lot of profit for you. That's not really how it works, man. If you don't like putting it in the basket, you stop putting it in the fucking basket. Also, if you want to go back to the lair, I always forget this. If you want to go back to the hideouts, the Yang Clan hideout, which is where you need to go to turn in these quests. You can't talk to the ferryman again, like we did in the first quest, which is what I was trying to do. You have to talk to the boatman, and the boatman is, I'll show you where he is here, but he's here, and he's in the south map too, in that little green dot. So remember that, guys? I get so confused on that shit. Especially, funny story. First time I was playing this game, you do have to come back and do these druid quests. When you get to level 100, 110, and 120, and oh my goodness, I forgot how to get to this Yang Clan hideout so many fucking times when I was doing the rest of these quests, but we will not forget this time. No worries, guys. We will not forget, except for that time that I did forget. But you weren't here for that. You don't remember that. Oh, where's my Men in Black? The fucking, there we go. You didn't remember, you didn't see any of that shit. Anyways. Wow, what was I even talking about? Eltona, yes, the infinite health. Guys, the world has a lot of energy. Like, so that's all I'm saying, man. Like, the world has a lot of energy, and a lot of guys don't use their brains like women. And a lot of girls don't use their brains like guys. I feel like if we all just would benefit from being a little, you know, mixed up a little bit. You know, I'm just saying, they're gonna just inject us all with the trans genes, and then we'll be. Oh, okay, I'm joking. Please don't do that. Jesus Christ. Anyways, combine your thoughts. Everything's connected. It doesn't really matter anyway, so connect it or don't connect it. So take what you want, you know what I'm saying? Take what you want, what you really want. I'm giving what you want, what you really want.
I was in my hovercraft, had another laugh. How you roll with them when you know I'm him? Got it on remote control. Got it on remote control.